Yo, if you like Korean barbecue, you're gonna have to try this soup. Whew. Today, I'm gonna show you the restaurant secret to making the best Doenjang Jjigae. And this is the perfect combination to your Korean barbecue. Let's go. So if you guys like Korean food, you guys know what Doenjang Jjigae is. Because when you go to a Korean barbecue spot, they're either gonna ask you like, hey, do you want Doenjang Jjigae with it? Or do you want kimchi jjigae with it? And some places, they also even ask like, hey, do you want sundubu with it, you know? But those are the three main soup that comes in a Korean barbecue. And today, I'm gonna show you guys how to step your Korean barbecue up a notch by learning how to make the soup. Because making the Korean barbecue is, I think, a little bit easier. But, man, it just pairs so well together. Korean barbecue, Doenjang Jjigae. You know what I mean? All right, first thing we're gonna make the broth. So here's some rice. All right, we're gonna give that a quick rinse. Just 1 or 2 times. So this right here is kind of like pasta water. All right, so here's 2 cups of rice water. Boom. Just like that. And a small piece of dashima, about 2 grams. And 100 grams of radish. All right, let's get to it. Boom. All right, high heat. All right, 100 grams of radish. This is gonna give the 시원한 맛. And we're actually gonna take the radish out once it starts boiling. All right, we're gonna bring that to boil. So while we're waiting for this, we're gonna chop up our vegetables. All right, so here's our vegetables. The main vegetables are gonna be onion, zucchini, and scallion. And some people like their Doenjang Jjigae with some potato, so we're gonna add potatoes today. And some jalapeno for that extra kick. If I had to choose 4 things out of the 5 right now, I will go with zucchini, onion, scallion, and jalapeno. But potato is nice to thicken up the soup as well too. Basically, it's about 200 grams of vegetables. It's gonna be about 60, 60, 60. 60 onion, 60 zucchini, and 60 potato. And the rest of the 20 is gonna be just a little bit of jalapeno and scallion, okay? All right, so let's go. So this is the size I'm going for, just like that. So there goes 60 onion, 60 zucchini, boom. Like that. Scallion, I'm cutting it kind of a lot thicker this time, like this. You know, usually I cut it super thin. This is the size I'm going for. You don't want it too thin because you don't want it to be floating around. And just a couple jalapeno. Doenjang Jjigae just tastes so much better when it's 얼큰해. Yeah, I wouldn't put all that. I would put like 3 to 4, you know? And some potato. You eat potatoes raw? All right, so boom. So you see that? Literally by the time that boils, we're done chopping up our vegetable. Boom, bite size. So look guys, this is the size I'm going for right now. When you're eating your Doenjang Jjigae, rather you're picking it up like, it's gonna be all mixed, you know? You want it to be within a size that fits your spoon. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Now this is boiling. All right, so we're gonna take all the radish and the dashima out now. Unless you like radish in your Doenjang Jjigae. Some people like radish in their Doenjang Jjigae. Whew. That dashima, even though that's such a small piece, a lot of flavor, you know? All right, so we're gonna throw 2 tablespoons of doenjang, aka soybean paste, like that. Ooh. So even just right now, if you taste it, ooh, it's getting there. But not quite yet. Out of all the vegetables here, we're gonna throw in the potatoes first, because potato takes the longest time to cook. All right, I dropped the potato here. I don't want to leave it here because, you know, this guy's a raw potato eater. All right, so we're gonna cook this for about 5 minutes, then throw in the rest of the vegetables. So while we're waiting for that 5 minutes for the potatoes to cook, all right, so we're gonna chop up 50 grams of tofu and 50 grams of beef. Again, bite size, just like that. 50 grams of beef. Same thing with the beef, bite size. Boom. All right, so 5 minutes up, I'm gonna throw in the rest of the vegetables. 60 grams of onion, 60 grams of zucchini, boop, and scallions, and some pepper. Again, if you like the spice, make sure to throw in the jalapeno in there. Now that's boiling. All right, so I'm gonna throw in 50 grams of tofu. This right here is almost vegetarian. This is almost like vegetable stock. Think how flavorful that is, right? So first we made it with some rice water, radish, dashima, and on top of it, we threw all these vegetables in there with soybean paste. Whew. So if you're vegetarian, just skip the beef and the clam part, because that already tastes amazing, you know? But for me, I love my protein, you know? So I'm gonna throw in the beef in there. So 50 grams of beef. Boom. About 4 baby clams. Whew. Just like that. Look at that. Whew. Look at that. So it's getting there. So as the onion, potato, and the beef cook, more and more flavor come out of it. So this is a good Doenjang Jjigae color, but I like mine a little bit more red. You'll see what I mean. Watch. All right, so this is where all the flavor really comes from, all right? So half a tablespoon of garlic, half a tablespoon of gochujang, and 1/3 tablespoon of pepper flakes. Watch, and you'll see the color change, okay? See, that's the color of the Doenjang Jjigae. All right, moment of truth. Woo. With the gochujang, you could actually go 1/3 tablespoon to half a tablespoon of gochujang if you don't want it too red or you don't want it spicy. This is exactly how I want it. See that? I don't want my zucchini to be overcooked. Ooh, perfect combination. You see what I mean? Like anytime you scoop it with the rice, there's some zucchini in it, tofu in it, potato. That's how I cut it exactly like this side. Ooh, can't wait for my Doenjang Jjigae.
된장찌개 나왔습니다.
Look at that. Whew. Look at this. I literally made a whole feast. And if you just watch this Doenjang Jjigae recipe, make sure to also try my bulgogi recipe. Doenjang Jjigae. Look at that. You see that? After all that time, the pepper kind of died. With your sam, a little bit of Doenjang Jjigae on the side to wash everything down.
된장찌개 or 김치찌개 or 순두부 when it comes to barbecue for you?
It depends. Sometimes I'm a Doenjang Jjigae guy. I like kimchi jjigae all the time. So a lot of you guys know me from Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and all that, right? And we're like, yo, why aren't we making long form videos on YouTube? So I decided to come here and get busy with it. So rather you like the Doenjang Jjigae recipe, the bulgogi, we're gonna be making some keranjim recipe or spicy cucumber recipe. I'm gonna be sharing everything in a full video instead of a 1-minute video, so be on the lookout for that. I'm excited, you know, this is something new to me too, but new to me as creating content, but nothing new to me just, you know, cooking it up. So hope you guys like it. Comment below what you guys want me to cook next, and maybe, just maybe, you might be in the next episode with me.
Yes, sir.
No, not you. I'm saying that. Oh, come on.